a boot.
Dude, this is insane.
I've always had a dream of selling out stadiums, and it's always been a dream to me to, you know, tell stories through my music or let my emotions out through my music.
What's up, guys? It's Tayler. We're at the Triller compound in Calabasas, California. I'm here with LA Vocal Booths. They're about to be redoing my entire studio. We're putting a 6x6 vocal booth right back here, and they're gonna be redoing a lot of stuff in the studio, and I'm excited to see it. So I'm gonna step out and let them do their thing, and we'll be back for the reveal. Peace.
Always wanted a booth. Even went through this phase where I almost like built one out myself. I was gonna go to like Home Depot and just buy like something to build it out myself. A lot of people like recommended me to you guys, saying like you guys like have like the best booths, like all this stuff, etc. You know, we connected obviously and made it happen. Music came out of nowhere, man. Like I've always had a passion for it. I mean, it's always been a dream to me to, you know, tell stories through my music or let my emotions out through my music. Just inspire people through it, you know. And I've always had a dream of selling out stadiums and touring and everything. And I've just never had the right team or the right structure behind me or knowledge to do it. You know, I didn't know how to track myself. I didn't know how to produce. I didn't know who produced or how to get in contact with, you know, just all the above.
Heartbeat, man. Even though music is work, it's like the only place that I go that I feel safe, to be honest with you.
Holy wow. Holy wow.
Oh, there's a screen.
Dude, look in the booth.
Where's the door? Oh. These black things were covering it.
Oh my.
This is a boot.
Dude, this is insane.
Dude, y'all smacked this. That's sick. Everything about that's sick.
I mean, it's alright.
That'd be like, it'll work, it'll do, you know what I'm saying?
Kinda big.
Holy, this is like literally took everything to the next level. I'm like speechless, like I have so much I want to say, but I don't even know what to say right now. This is
What we're going for.
What you expected?
what I expected. It like blew it out of the water. Like to be honest with you, like I was expecting like, cause we had like that little like piece of thing, and it was like, I didn't expect it to be like a screen and like everything that you guys did. You guys killed this. Like, you absolutely.
Let me show you a few of the features.
Yes, dude, show me.
Check it out.
Dude, the wood floor, dude, that's sick.
Wood flooring, 3-inch sound panels. If you want regular lights.
Oh, that's how they work.
Regular
Oh, see, he got in here pushing buttons
Yeah,
and shit.
that was my
like-
fault.
Regular lights come on and off, or you can set your vibes, change colors.
Oh, that's
Oh.
dope.
So whatever color is your favorite color.
Yeah.
Ventilation. This is probably going to be the best favorite part because it gets hot in a booth.
This is check the vibes with the lights off.
Yeah,
right.
So that was the next.
Should I change that to like a color, or should we just keep it white? The white's kind of cool.
Yeah, the
right
light's
now.
coming alive.
You want to try to play something here?
Let's get it.
Play 100 rounds or what?
You can take it slow, show me what I'm working with. I'ma make you jump right before I put it in. Screaming right now, but you ain't seen nothing. You want it bad, don't get on it. Yeah, gotta focus. When I say that so, full play ain't wrong. discriminate. Nobody rushing. Here we got options, anything. I got it. Know what you do, you can see it again. Baby, turn to the side. We can take it slow. Show me what you're working with. Make you jump before I put it in. Screaming right now, but you ain't seen nothing. You want it bad, don't get on it. Yeah, gotta focus. When I say you so, foreplay ain't wrong. Before we make love, now I'ma beat it up for 100 rounds.
I like the beat. I like the vibe.
Yeah,
for
dope,
sure.
right.
Dude, I like how they set everything up.
Dude. Literally, I'm gonna
I
like
was just
all
cleaning out,
honesty,
moving. I was like, we gotta set the vibe.
dude. All honesty, like not at all what I was expecting. Like actually, not even like hyping it up. Not at all what I was expecting.
What were you
I thought
expecting?
I was
You
definitely
looked
wasn't
at our
expecting
work,
this
right?
panel.
You checked out like
Dude,
website,
yeah, but like I
IG.
still I don't know, dude. I just didn't expect it to be this crazy. Like I know you guys said you were like gonna bring in some extra paneling and stuff like that, but like I didn't know it was like
I told you it was
this.
bad.
Yeah, like and dude, no, you like killed it in the booth, bro.
We set up the biggest, and that's why we're taking care of you. We want to make sure you.
Dude, I appreciate this so
seen,
much, bro.
When
Like,
people
more
walk in
than
your
you guys-
studio, you want them to know that you're really doing this. And you got a
100%.
dope studio.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of these guys don't have a dope studio, and it's like
1,000,000%.
they don't realize what this does for your music, the sound, and really how to get to the sound quick. And it's
they
really
really
about,
don't, and that's a big part.
you know, like the privacy, but being able to be in a cool spot and vibe. It's kind of hard to get both.
Yeah,
Unless
100%.
you're in a dope booth.
Dude, yeah. I mean, you guys came in and actually killed this, dude. Like,
Oh, this looks so good.
it's crazy.
And I can show it off, and I
Yes.
can get to work.
Dude, yo, walk in there. Walk in there.
Alright, ready, close your eyes. You're gonna walk in and then open them. Alright, open up.
Whoa! This is freaking. What's this?
Oh, what the heck? It's so you can cut your own vocals. It'll be linked to the main
Is this air
computer.
conditioning?
Yeah, it
You
has its
see
own
me?
air conditioning system,
You can see
ventilation
me?
system, and lighting.
Oh, let me show them. Let's see. So, this.
It has full AC in here.
Yeah, that's really dope. Because it gets really hot when you sing.
Yeah. So now it's like, dude, they smack. Yeah, dude, come step in here.
Dude,
Come in
this
here.
is
full ventilation.
like.
Full AC. You can change the LEDs. You have like big lights if you want these lights.
And then it has a
What is this
monitor,
for?
it's a remote.
This is to track yourself. Like if say Glenn wants to come here so he doesn't have to run back and forth the computer, he can just track himself and have the program pulled up here like you run like an HDMI cord.
That's way too
It's a
high tech
secondary
for
monitor.
me.
So advanced. I've never
It's
seen that in
so
studio
good.
once. Tracking yourself. That blows my mind.
Literally, I'm telling you. Bro, this is honestly, I'm gonna be real, I've never seen a house studio this dope in my life.
Yo, you got a thermostat in there?
Yeah.
air conditioning.
It's AC.
I've never seen a booth as dope as that.
It has its own silent AC and vent system.
And then this panel back here is like, say if you want to be private, you can
Has,
you can cover this window
private
with that panel
AC
too,
and
or
vent
like
system.
not be able to see in and out.
Yeah, there's hooks on the panels, and then there's hooks on the top, so on the window,
Okay.
on the inside. So when
Perfect.
you
So
walk
on
over
all
the
these
window,
panels, they're like hooks.
yeah, everything, all the panels are on hooks.
Oh, and like it's your own
Oh,
proprietary
perfect,
sound
okay.
system for ventilation. And you put vents in.
Same, so that's how you put the one on the window.
Yeah.
And it's just back there.
Perfect.
Chris, explain how the vent system works and how it's so quiet.
Oh yeah.
There's- So you got an intake fan, you got an exhaust fan. One fan's pushing air in, the other fan's gonna pull air out, and then it's got a muffler system on it. Literally like a car muffler. We put it in a box, and it silences out the noise. 10 different speeds. It cools the booth off super quick.
Crazy.
We got timers, it has sensors
it's so
on it.
quiet, bro. It's like ridiculous.
Booth is amazing.
Thank you.
You guys are recording that?
Dude, I was supposed to, and then we were in the session last night till 5 a.m. So it's like my producer was like, let's just get in tomorrow. He was like exhausted, so
Yeah. You guys do like late night always?
yeah, it's usually pretty late. We always usually start around like 8 p.m. and then we will go until like usually we're like 2 a.m., 3 at the latest. And last night we were just like 5
5
dude, and we had like, and just ended up going until about 5 a.m. So
So That's why you're previewing music, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Dope.
I was-
Super exciting,
Dude,
dude.
I'm so excited. You have no idea.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna see where you go, man.
Dude.
We're supporting you
You guys are a huge
100%, man.
part of where we're going now. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
I want you to rep anything that you need. You let us know, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you,
We're
I'm not going to another studio. This is literally the only studio I'll ever. I mean, I've always only recorded out of my own. Like, usually it's like I have like a little desk mic set up right here.
Yeah.
Like, look, I still have it right there,
Yeah.
that thing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just put the mic on it. And it's like this is a huge makeover and a huge difference, bro. This is gonna be insane. It's like a game changer.
Got it. You have your the producer, your own producer that stays with you here, or
So he doesn't live here, but he doesn't live too far. So he comes here like every day, every other day.
he's down whenever you're
Always
you're
down. Yeah, today's like a random of like where he doesn't want to come because he's like so exhausted from last night.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's anytime I need it, he's here.
Sick. So what kind of music are you putting out?
So we
next
just-
year, do you have an album coming
next
out,
year,
or what's the
so-
plan?
So no update on like an album. I definitely want to drop a few singles and then probably for sure like an EP. And then I'm going more towards the R&B wave. That's like kind of like what I showed you guys
Yeah.
like prior to this and
Right.
stuff like that. I feel like I don't know, just R&B has always been such a cool vibe to me, and it's something that I've connected with the most.
Who's the influence?
I have a few, like I mean, Bieber's obviously like an influence to like everybody. I feel like he's insanely talented, and Bryson Tiller, like those type of people, like those are just really big idols to
Party
me
Next
in the
Door.
music industry. So yeah,
Dope.
Dope. How'd you go from moto to sliding into all this?
yeah, dude, it was actually such like a huge 360 because dude, moto, dude, like people like they don't like us, like
No.
it's like they completely like judge
Oh yeah.
everything about this. And I've been riding since I was 3. I've done it my whole life, and I used to live like at a training facility up in Texas doing it and taking it pretty serious. And then I got hurt pretty bad, and was going through some family stuff. It was like just kind of all fell apart at one time. And my friend, he actually lives here with me now. He's been my best friend for over 10 years, and he was like, yo, like he showed me this video of these guys like making like, it was like the old MagCon boys, dude, like back in the day, like making these videos in Walmart and like these like just like messing with people in public and doing that public stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's so funny, like let's do it, right? Like we started making them together, and we got like 5,000 followers on Instagram, and we started getting like little fans like around our town, and it was like kind of cool. And I actually reached out to someone out here that was a producer that was like in with all the guys, and I like came out to LA for the first time, and he kind of connected me with everyone. That's how the friendship started. And I moved out here when I was 18, and I moved out here when I had less than 10,000 followers, dude. And I just hustled and worked my ass off, and
The dream, man.
yeah, dude, been out here for the last 5 years just working, dude. And music came out of nowhere, man. Like I've always had a passion for it, and I mean, it's always been a dream to me to tell stories through my music, or let my emotions out through my music, or just inspire people through it, And I've always had a dream of selling out stadiums and touring and everything, and I've just never had the right team or the right structure behind me or knowledge to do it. I didn't know how to track myself. I didn't know how to produce. I didn't know who produced or how to get in contact with me. Just all the above. And slowly being in this industry and meeting new people and new connections, etc., I got brought into this life a little bit more of like and finally being able to like create and make music like I've always wanted to, and it's just completely changed my life, dude.
Do you play any instruments?
I do. I play guitar, piano, drums, and weirdly enough, saxophone, dude. Like, it's like like random, but yeah.
So you've been doing it a while. If you play guitar, drums.
Yeah, so I played guitar pretty much my whole life. I think my grandma got me my first guitar when I was like 10 years old. It's like probably like half my life, but like basically, who remembers like before they were 10 years old?
Not me.
Yeah, I got my first guitar when I was about 10. I always used to like, dude, it was so funny actually. As long as I've loved music, when I was like 13, I had this friend named Brandon, dude. We would sit outside of his house, and like he lived in like a neighborhood, and we would like he had a drum set and like electric guitars and stuff, and we'd plug them into an amp and run an extension cord from his house and like play these like songs on guitar and stuff like that, and like have like a little tip bucket out front in the neighborhood, just like see if people would drop us some money. And,
So you can probably make beats. You play the keyboard.
Yeah, so I
you
play the
make drums,
keys.
but you don't produce.
So right now, I was producing and writing my own stuff. I produce and write my own stuff as well, but like now I kind of co-produce and co-write. So like my boy Glenn Travis, he's an amazing artist himself, but he's the one that helps me with all my music now.
Yep.
I was producing and tracking my vocals in FL, and I found out after being like, you know, exposed to, you know, better musicians and stuff like that, you know, like they're like, FL is not the place to track your vocals, and they're like, it's cool for producing, but like not the place to track your vocals.
It's cool for beats, for
and
simple.
And so I found Glenn, and he produces and everything, and like tracks and Pro Tools and all that. So now I'm like kind of learning that. So
that's what I use.
Switching it over. So so I'm using that now, and I don't really know it that well. So he's kind of like my mentor of helping me with that stuff, and he's an amazing writer. So and we're both like amazing together. So I just kind of ride with him with everything.
So Pro Tools it's easy once you learn the basics on it.
Yeah, I thought I was doing good in FL, and like I made do with it though. Like I was making myself sound dope. Like it was cool for like what I was working with, but I was using all stock stuff. Like I didn't buy extra plugins and all that. It was like stock auto-tune, stock, all that stuff. So it was cool.
Do you can you talk about any collaborations coming up?
In music?
Music, yeah. Anyone that you can talk about?
I have a few that I can't talk about, but a few that I can. It's not anything done yet, but like, you know, we're all close homies. I mean, like I've had talks with Jason Derulo about some, you know, potentially like just writing together or maybe doing stuff together.
Yep.
You know, talked with like, you know, one of my close friends is Sway Lee, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
Bozzy, who else? We'll cut it, but
I was gonna say how you're talking to like Sinaj and stuff. He wrote a lot of Ariana's hits. Like recently.
Yeah.
Talk about some writers too.
Yeah.
Not just artists.
Yeah, some writers and stuff like Sinaj. I don't know if you ever heard of Sinaj, but he just wrote on the new Ariana project, and I'm actually he's Bobby. Is one of my like close friends as well, the one that produced the whole project. And yeah, that's like some collabs that I can talk about for right now.
Yeah,
but
that's already
like
big.
Even like in, I know that like doesn't even seem like it could be even bigger than that almost right now, but like there's like even like insanely bigger like stuff, but I just can't talk about it right now.
That's
later.
Exciting.
Later
Dude.
down the road,
That's
that's
crazy.
stuff that you might even just have to see. Like it may just have to be a wow factor for you. Like
For sure.
Yeah. So
I already know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I already know. I could imagine.
Yeah.
There's so many at the top. So.
Dude, I'm so excited. This is like just.
So you're really trying to blow it out. You're really trying to be top mainstream.
Yeah, man. And
Like,
it's
go on the radio.
dude,
right?
I'm trying to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I just want people like to hear like what I love to do and just listen to my music. That's all. Like I don't even think. I mean, being the most famous person in the world is like cool, but like that's not what I do it for. I just do it because like I love creating. I love the creative side of everything, and I just have a passion for it.
in this till 5 a.m.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. Like the social media stuff, like I love it with all my heart, and it's like the reason I am where I am, and I'm so thankful. But like the amount of stress it's caused on my life and everything, like even though music is work, it's like the only place that I go that I feel safe. To be honest with you. Like it's such. I think people don't really understand like the stuff that goes through like your life on a daily basis with like social media and like having millions of eyes on you at once, and especially when one thing goes wrong in this industry, and you have like everyone coming down on you at one time. It's like it's a lot, you know. Like
seems like a lot of pressure on you.
It's a lot, dude, and people don't understand that, and it's like that's why like I love music so much, is because like I genuinely love doing it, and just like the creative side of it. That's why I say like fame and all that stuff, it doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, like money and fame, like I mean, doesn't really like if you don't love yourself and like know your own like worth and like what is money and what is fame, you know, then you're just, like I say it a lot, I've said it in a few interviews, but it's like if that's the case, then like you're just a sad guy in a big house. You're just a sad guy driving a nice car, you know. It's like realistically, like what are all these materialistic things?
Not having a genuine laughing
You know,
with the
and
homies,
that's one
enjoying
thing that
making
like
some
changed
good.
me is like I'm a big Jesus guy, and it's like me, whenever I was finally able to like reach that point of like basically just like giving my life to God and like letting him control it basically, and me just living worry free, it like brought a lot of stress off of me, you know. And it's like it really made me just love myself even more, like just being like, whenever you're like able to just accept everything, good, bad, everything, and just know that he's gonna deal with it, it just like takes everything off of you so much more. Like, and just you can just, I don't know.
That's deep.
Yeah.
It's real deep. That's
like
the
that.
truth, man.
Yeah.
100%.
That's how we roll.
We were
man.
just talking about
We
the
just-
same fucking things.
We're
right
always
here.
talking. We live the dream. We always focus. If you ain't happy, change your routine.
100%, dude.
Focus on what is happiness. Some people it's money and cars, and sometimes some people it's free time. Some people need to be doing something every day. It's like
dude.
figure out what.
I try to, and I
makes you
try to
happy.
get outside a lot, dude. I try not to get too caught up with this, dude, and because once you, dude, I did it at first, and I still struggle with it sometimes. But like, people want that so bad. They want the money. They want that shine. They want like all this stuff. But they think they want it, to be honest with you. But like once you get there, it's a lot of stuff that people like can't really cope with and can't really handle. And like people like struggle with that a lot. Is like, you know, following and like trying to grab something so bad that you think you won, and like trying to find that so bad, you end up losing yourself in that process of finding that, and then you're just in a deeper hole than like already just dealing with the internet stuff. And then you're trying to find yourself again, and it's like it's not a very easy, especially if you get caught up in the wrong stuff like drugs and alcohol and all that stuff. Because I've never smoked or drank in my life ever, so like,
I'm out around everyone.
bro, especially being out here, right? Like it's around everywhere. But
surrounded.
you know, once you
Everyone
really
coming in,
lose yourself, then it's really hard to find it again. You know, like, or you know, find that happiness without that temporary, looking for that temporary like pain reliever. You know, it's like, so that's why I have like a tattoo. I have a tattoo on my leg right here. It says all pain is temporary. You know, it's another. But it's like no matter like what you're going through, like everyone's gonna go through something in life, and you just gotta know that that's temporary. It'll blow by eventually. It's not like an easy process to anyone that's like watching this as well. Like, I mean, I didn't find that until I was about 20 years old, to be honest with you. I moved out here, and for like the first year or a year and a half, I just completely fucked off, dude. Completely forgot every reason I was out here. I was like, I mean, I moved out here when I was 18. My parents were still back in Texas. I had no parents out here, no discipline. I was just kind of doing whatever I wanted, you know. And I got caught up like hanging out with a bunch of girls always, and just caught up hanging out with friends and going to these LA parties, like, because like I didn't know anybody then. I wanted to get connected with everybody and stuff like that. And you know, I lived out here for a year and spent a lot of money on rent out here. It's not cheap, and and lost a lot of money and didn't really get anywhere in my career. And you know, I looked back after that year and I was like, damn, like I wish I would have tried harder. And I ended up actually having to move back to Texas for you know, about a half a year. And that was actually a big news flash to me, dude. And I moved back out here with like a completely different mindset. And whenever I moved out here, I was still struggling on like myself and where I wanted to go in life and stuff like that. And I met a friend I'd already known him for years, but I met back up with a friend that was out here from Texas as well. And we had a long talk about God, and I bought a Bible that night and I started going to church like that week. And then like every week for like the last like 3.5, 4 years, I've been going to the same church. So it's super dope. It's like all changed in 360.
Leveled yourself out.
Yeah.
That's what happens sometimes. Go through some struggles, some dark times, start questioning things, and luckily you know which kind of way to go. Most people don't. They don't know. They go the wrong way.
And trust me, like it's honestly just a waiting game. And like, you know, just don't stress yourself out with it. Even if you're 25, 35, 40 years old, you know, like your life can change just like that. So I mean, it just depends. You just got to be patient. It's a waiting game. It's not easy for sure.
We talk about it. We've been grinding for 5 years doing this, building booths, recording music. Like we got stacks. Me and him got mixtape. We're together. I got like 70 tracks.
Yeah, bro.
Just sitting. It's
dude, and that's what I'm saying, dude.
Meeting the people like this.
It's a grind, bro. It is. It's like, dude, I grind. I've been out for 5 years too, dude. I literally until this year, I was completely broke. The last 5 years, I was living like my mom and dad were paying my rent. 22 years old, but my parents still paying my rent out here, living in another state. Like them struggling, dude. It went to points where like they were about to sell their house in Texas just to keep me out here. Like we were like broke, dude. Like it was. My dad would like borrow money from his company, like his like owner of his company, to like help pay bills. Like, you know, it's like and it's like for some people that's like embarrassing to talk about, but like it's cool to me because we can like look back at that and see where we are today, you know.
Oh yeah.
And like be so appreciative of that. And
So they support you huge.
dude, they're the reason I am where I am.
Yeah.
Like I literally could not be here without them.
I question what drew you to LAVB.
Always wanted a booth. Like I even went through a stage where I almost like built one out myself. I was gonna go to like Home Depot and just buy like something to build it out myself, not knowing what the fuck to do. And then a lot of people like recommended me to you guys and was saying like you guys like have like the best booths, like all this stuff, etc. And you know, we connected obviously and made it happen, and literally completely just changed everything of the game. Like we've been talking for what now, like a month or so, and it's been like a waiting game, and I was like excited to see it, but definitely was not expecting this. It blew me completely out of the water. Yeah, literally can say that so confidently and so honestly.
We wanted to hit your deadline, and we wanted to make sure you're recording.
Yeah.
Like you're already in here.
Every day, every other day.
You're in our booth for sure.
Oh, dude, I'm not going anywhere else, dude. If I go to another studio, this is coming with me. You know, we're going.
Yeah. Let us know. We'll move it. We'll put this in another space.
Let's go.
Nothing. You want it bad, don't get on it. Yeah, gotta focus. Go when I say so. Foreplay ain't wrong before we make love. Now I'ma beat it up for 100 rounds, right on me. Turn around, slide on me. I'll take you down, you gon' feel the height with me. For 100 rounds, rocking you to sleep. You on my body, I ain't gon' stop you, say my name.
Yo, y'all smack this.
And we got options, anything. I got it. Know what you think? This ain't a game. Baby, turn to the side. We can take it slow. Show me what you're working with. I'ma make you jump right before I put it.
What's up, guys? It's Tayler Holder. Be sure to subscribe to LA Vocal Boost right now on YouTube.
Don't get on it. Yeah, gotta focus. Go when I say so. Foreplay ain't wrong.
I'm gonna be real, I've never seen a house studio this dope in my life.